Good evening. Hi, Amber love. Hi, Bad Luck Vibes. Hey, Jen. You alright? Hi, Lift Queen. Hi, Alex. Hi, Chloe. Hi, Lib. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Lego. You alright? Thank you. You're early. Hi, FYP Recap. You alright, lovely? Hi, Rachel. Hi, SJC. Hi, Queen. Hey, Sam. Hey, Imogen. How is everybody? If the comments go off suddenly, don't worry, they'll be back on. Hey, Alexis. Hi, Joe. Thank you, darling. Yeah, if they go off suddenly, they will come back on. Just saying. Hi, JD. Hi, Coco. Hi, Susie. Thank you. Hi, Jen. Hi, Doily, is that? Thank you. Hey, Maria. Hey, Kaza. Evening, Heather. Good evening, Mish. Thank you. Thank you, Melly. Hi, Katie Lou. Sorry, trying to keep up with all of you. Hi. Hi, Trinity. Hi, Coops. I'm all right, Carleen. I'm all right, but I'm very paid off today. Hi, Cinnamon Girl. Hi, Angela. Good evening, Daisy. Hi, Gemma. Hi, Lelanie. Hi, Caroline. I'm just trying to... Hi, Sam. Hi, Sarah Mo. Evening, Pollyanna. Evening, Backaboo. Hi, Highland Queen. Hey, JB. Hi. Evening, Taz. Oh, gosh, Gareth. You poor man. Did you? Never going to get it back. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you, whoever sent that as well. Hey, 79. Did I just see Mina or Louise? Hi, Louise. Hi, Joe. Evening, Mrs. Maincoon. Hi, Angela. Hi, Maria. Thank you, Trisha. Thank you, Vic. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Queen. Because there are some people that like to come in here and dox addresses. Is that A-law? So what they'll do, what the mods will do is just turn the comments off to prevent the doxing, and then they'll deal with it and then put them back on. It's not for any other reason than that. We have stupid people coming in the live. Evening, Elaine. Hi, Mandy. So yeah, it's just to prevent that. Hi, Miss Deligaff. Thank you, love. Thank you, Lisa. Evening, Mama Tracy. Thank you, Jessica, love. Thank you, Miss Deligaff. Thank you, Gemma. Hi, Nana Bear. That's the only reason. Sorry, I'm having to... Thank you. Thank you, Flower. Thank you, Verity. Thank you, Lorraine. Hi, Vicky. Thank you, Doyleth. Hi, Signal. Hi, Anne-Marie. Hello. Yeah, Carolyn, I've noticed. Hey, Ruth. Hi, Lauren. Hey, Susie. So yeah, hiya Jane. If they go off, hi Kay, hi Debbie, hi Harla, you're all right. Hi Jem. If they go off, that's all it is. They won't be off for long. Just so you know. Is anyone hi Annie? Hi Alice. Your new name for sport? No, Kiki, dare I ask? Can you write it? Oh, hang on. Oh, right, okay. Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to... Hi, Lady 4. Spotty woo woo. I don't know whether he's in. Hi, Maureen. I don't know whether he's in. Thank you, Lorraine. I'm not sure she's like that. Hiya, Cubster. You all right, Mama Z? It wasn't me. It wasn't me, okay? I'm just saying it wasn't me. Oh, bless you, Coco, for being here for a month. Who was that? I'm all right, Alex. If you want to put green hearts for Elphaba, that's absolutely fine. Thank you, Lou. Thank you. That's absolutely fine, Jemima. Crack on, because do you know why? There's green and purple hearts in my name up there. So if you'd like to put green hearts, Have at it. And we started. Thank you, CJ. Thank you, Mina. Oh, dear me. Thank you, Yogi Love. Thank you, Nikki. Hi, Ellie. Seriously. Oh, I can't even. You're all right, Floody. You're all right, darling. If anyone's in the south, I hope you're all very safe. I'm aware that the weather's picked up a notch there. So please be safe. Please keep warm. You're all right, Linty Sophie. All right. Is it just raining? I know you've got the weather. It's weathering. Hi, Dr. Green Thumbs, darling. The weather's weathering down there, isn't it? So yeah, please be careful. I know you're on aren't you on a red warning down there? Have you, Sam? Oh God. Yeah, just be careful, please. Right? It's we haven't got it here, not on the East Coast. Thank you, Dr. Green Thumbs. Thank you, Amanda. We haven't got it on the East Coast, so yeah, is it an amber? There's always an amber warning in our chat, isn't there? Yeah, so just look after yourselves. Hey, B. Yes, it's very cold. It's definitely very cold, but there's really lots of snow in Staffordshire. Flipping heck. Raining bad. Oh, just be careful. Okay? Not good. An E supporter doesn't follow E. You're in the wrong room, right? Okay. You got ice. Oh, I hate ice worse than I hate snow. Yeah, I generally don't go out either. South Lanarkshire. Oh yeah, it's just cold. It's just so cold. Thank you, Katrina. Anyway, I got a couple of thank you, Laura. Love. Evening, Diane. I know. Seriously. Ugh. I'm assuming they're. Oh, bless you, Karma. I bet. I'm assuming they're not here now. Have they managed to leave the room without the door hitting them on the way out? So yeah, if you're evening, Denise, love. Hi, Stevie. If the comments go off suddenly, it's because idiots have entered the building. Okay, and we just need to deal with it, and then they'll go back on. So please don't think it's me being funny. Hi, Josie, because it's not. Nearly back. You've been blown around, Maria. Oh dear. So yeah. Oh, bless you. Yeah, this is definitely an idiot-free zone. Okay. So there's a couple of things I wanted to touch on. Is anyone that was in last night's live that is it Drama Talk with Rants? Is that what we say? Is that what we're calling her? I don't know what her new name is. Evening, Ems. Hi, Susan. Thank you, love. Was it Rants? Yeah. Hi, King Henry Hoover. Is Rants in here, or anyone that was in Rants' room? You're all right, Susan, love. Because if anyone's in here or anyone can get a message to Rants, can you ask Rants to save that live that she was playing? Thank you, Feisty. I would really appreciate it. I say that because the Chuckle Brothers. Good evening, Riri. You know who you are. I'm not even going to name you. I'm not even going to give you that, right? But you've got a file, have you? That's appropriate. You've got a file and you've got all the details of people in the awareness community and you're going to hand it over to Elphaba. Is that what you're going to do? See, a couple of mistakes you made, right? You announced it on a live. Whoops, that goes against you. Second thing, you've got, well, let's say a track record. Yeah? So you quite often threaten to do these things. That's called a pattern of behaviour. Okay, so those two things go against you straight away. That pushes what you're attempting to do from just letting Elphaba know who we are, pushes you right over the line into harassment and malicious comms. So you want to hire your rants, you want to crack on and do that to the awareness community, right? You crack on and see what the response is. But I tell you what, I'll take no threats, I'll take no bitching, I'll take no, oh, you've no idea what we've got planned. I'll take none of that from somebody who sleeps with or slept with a PDF and the other one who's in touch with a child unaliver. Okay? I'll take nothing from you, thanks. So you crack on and do what you've got to do, and then the awareness community will crack on and do what we've got to do. See, you're dealing with a very different JoJo this year, okay? This JoJo has no F's to give. Do you understand? So you do what you got to do, and then sit around and wait for the consequences. No, not towards Maria the Mod. Right? Oh, I'm not gonna. Sorry, I'm not giving them the satisfaction of actually naming them. Right? In a room that I've managed to grow. Is that what you said? Is that what you're doing? You're trying to be relevant. Well, why don't you write to your child unalive and see what he says? Yeah, we all remember Rhys Jones, don't we, chat? Yeah, unalived in 2007. Do you remember? Be really weird, wouldn't it? If someone was in touch with their unaliver. Find that weird, wouldn't you? Would anyone else find that weird? I find that odd. Okay, so you think you scare me now? No, you don't. So do your worst, okay? And then we'll see what happens to you after that. Number 2. Angela. This is said with no hate or malice. Also, I think whoever sent you the glitter bomb, right, I personally don't think it's funny. Right? So, I'm not going to say anything about that other than I really don't think that anyone should have done that to you. All right? Sorry, did someone just tell me? Shut up, that was down the road from me. Is that shut up as in shut up or be quiet? You're going to have to clarify that for me. I didn't. No. Delusive Angie did, and I don't agree with it at all. I really don't agree with it. Absolutely, Rolo. 100% that. I really don't think it's a good idea. That's all right then, no worries. That's okay, not a problem. Sorry, you can tell the mood, can't you? Sorry. Yeah, delusive, I don't agree with that. I'll tell you what else I don't agree with. Thank you, Mrs. Britton. And let me tell you what else I don't agree with, right? Awareness. You think awareness people should do stuff behind the scenes and not on the app. Was that what I heard? Was that right? Oh, bless you, Maria, don't worry. Really? Thank you, Alexis. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Riri. But you were talking about. Thank you, Shrimpy. Thank you, Lynn. Yeah, awareness. But you thought it was great, but it needed to be kept off the app. Okay, clues in the name. Awareness. So we can do what we do. No, not my address, Delusives. I think it was Sophie Bailey. Don't know, don't care, don't agree with it. So the whole awareness thing, right? I know it's difficult. Thank you, Mina. Thank you, Caroline. Right? Awareness is, how can I put this? Making people aware of what's going on. I'm not sure what where you disconnected your association to the word, right? So yes, we do things in the background, right? We also bring things to the app. There's a reason for that, or several. Okay, so you were discussing about the trans issue, about calling Elphaba she and all that stuff, and I really, whatever, I'll call someone called Matt. Ugh. I just don't think it's necessary. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to tell you, Millie. Awareness crosses into harassment, right? When it's done with malicious intent. Okay. When it's not done the correct way. When there is literally no safeguarding in place, right? It's also when you do it, when you just, let's just say I was sitting here and I was calling Elphaba all the names under the sun, right? And having a go at the way they look and the way they dress and the way they carry themselves. That is harassment. I don't do that, right? I tell her, in fact, I am good enough to give Elphaba heads up. That's what I do. I say, I know you're going to meet someone who's vulnerable off the app. I suggest you don't, because this is what I've done in order to prevent that, right? So the person you're seeing at the moment in Elphaba, okay, that is somebody who's panicking. That's not someone who feels harassed. Well, no, maybe she does feel harassed. I don't know, right? Do I care? No. So awareness is saying to people, there is this person on the app and this is what they've done. And I will only tell you what I can prove. Okay? So all of the stuff I know, I can't tell you because I can't prove it all. So I'm only telling you what I know. I'll tell you what is harassment, shall I? You know, if anybody sees anybody talking about me or come to me, would you mind going and reporting them? That's harassment. I never do that. I never say to anybody when he's on a live, please go and report them. Ever. Not one person in here has ever heard me say that. So, who's awareness and who's harassing? Thank you, Floss. Well, I tell you, if that was Elphaba or Elphaba's friend or whatever, now you know. Right? Now you know. Saying to people that we're trying to take away your human rights. No, we're not. Right? Calling me an online stalker. Harassment. Yeah? Getting people to go and report anybody that's talking about you or camtooing you. Thank you, Louise. Harassment. Right? You honestly, thank you, May, you do not understand what you're talking. I know the law. No, you don't. You really don't. And I'll tell you now, the law is not common sense. It's not what you think it is. Okay? You just want to get on and live your life, etc., etc. And we want that for you as well, right? What we want you to do is live your life honestly. Because we get people in here all the time, Millie, who are either blind followers of Elphaba, who will come in here and be nasty, or we get people in here who are not who they portray themselves to be. So when we get accounts in here that have got 1 follower, 0 followers, following no one, we always question who those people are, because normally they come in here under a fake account because they don't want to be recognised. So, and we know, and I can tell you for a fact that Elphaba comes in here or watches from the outside, because then they fire up a live at some point, repeat verbatim what I've said. Case in point, I think it was today or yesterday, they were talking about how to do the trans thing right? But always following the NHS because it was very dangerous to do it any other way. Something I said weeks ago, because they were saying they were going to find their hormones online. So that's why. Good evening. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And honestly, if you are new here or you've come in on a 0 follower account, I'm not in the mood. Not in the mood. Thank you, Chantel. Thank you, Jan. I'm really not. If you're here because you don't understand or you've seen Elphaba, you don't get what the issue is, please feel free to ask. I will not bite your head off. But if you come up and say something like, "Why are you always picking on Elphaba?" Yeah, tra. The mood I'm in, tra. Okay. Thank you. Hi, T. Yeah, you're obsessed. Yeah. Do I think that? Hang on a minute. They daren't say my name, Jen. Do I think that poor cat was? I've no idea, Maureen. I really don't know, and I don't know how I feel about whether they do or they don't. I honestly don't know. Oh, we had one, did we? Marvellous. Thank you, Rach. Thank you, Liz. You're here, and you can't show the got. Seriously, Jane. Thank you, wee cat. Love that. The weather for probably. In fairness, though, Devon, yeah, weather's probably going to be horrendous. Thank you, Julie. No worries, Maria. I think. Hi, Nats. I think. Thanks. Thank you, Mr. Legaff. I am going to. Yeah, I can imagine actually that pretty much every mode of transport will be, stopped. But that means they should have gone home later. Did we find out what happened with George? It's on. I'm sure it's on his page actually. Hang on. I do the facts and help people. Exactly. Hello, Prairie Girl. Oh, really? Oh, flipping heck. I saw what happened about the microphone. Thank you, Mandy, love. I'm going to be upfront and honest with you. Right. Hang on, Millie. I'm going to answer that for you. I'm going to answer that. Wait a minute. Can I just pin you so that people know what I'm talking about? We welcome Maria with open arms. Okay. So, I've had conversations with Maria behind the scenes, okay, in which she's explained some stuff to me, which I'm not going to out because it's not for me to out. But she had her reasons, all right? I've been talking for a very long time about Elphaba. I'm sick of talking about Elphaba, not going to lie. So Maria's been coming in and out, right? Watching from behind, listening to what I've been saying. People know that if I say something, it's true. I send the evidence where I need to send it, or I post it where I can. So it's not a case of welcoming. Thank you, Stevie, Katie. It's not a case of welcoming with open arms. It's a case of, okay, you're here. Why? And if we can be the sort of room that if you are an Elphaba supporter, but you come in and you listen to what's being said and you decide to step away from Elphaba, then I can't berate you for that choice, can I? When that's doing awareness is exactly what I want to happen. Yeah? I want people to come in here and say, I used to support Elphaba, but I watched you. I watched other Cam 2s. I watched other awareness. And I've decided that, it's not for me. Or I've learned something that I didn't know before, right? So it isn't a question of Maria being welcomed with open arms. She dipped her toe in the water a couple of times before she left Elphaba, right? And when she came in the first day, properly came in, she was got at. She was got at the last time she came in. But what we are not, which is what people seem to think we are, but we're not. We don't bully people. We educate. You're catching me on a bad day here, but generally speaking, we educate. So, I hope that answers your question. If you've got any other questions, please ask them. It's not a problem. Evening, Martina. Sorry. Oh, bless you, Shelley. Hope you're safe. Sorry, I'm flying past all these. Evening, Paula. Does it get tiring? Yes. Yes. Hi, Ali. Very tiring. Hi, Carrot Love. Hi, Lenara. It gets very tiring. It gets very depressing. It gets very, oh my God, when is this going to be over? It gets, you feel like, thank you, Stacey, you feel like you're pushing water uphill half the time. Evening, Julie. It is very frustrating. Incredibly frustrating, right? Thank you, Carrot. Thank you, Amy. What makes me not stop? I don't know what, I can't speak for anyone else, but what makes me not stop is the fact that they're in that accommodation and they're not allowed. They shouldn't be there. They shouldn't be there. So when they sit there and say, you want to make me homeless? No, we don't. No, we don't. I have absolutely no desire to see you homeless, Elphaba. Not at all. Right? Do you know what I do desire is to see the person who actually deserves to be in that accommodation be in that accommodation. I tell you what else I desire. I don't desire to see you sat there without the lights on, telling your audience you've got a choice between the lights or cooking your dinner because your electric's run out, when we know it's included in your rent. That's what I desire. Do you know what else I desire? You being on universal credit and then telling everybody you can purchase all this stuff because you can write it off as a business expense. I'm sorry, when were you a business? Even as a sole trader, can you operate a business from supported accommodation? Have you checked the rules? I have. Yeah? Have you declared your earnings? Earned a lot of money a couple of weeks ago, didn't you, when you were battling CLA? I presume you've told DWP what you've earned. Yeah? That's what I want. Thing is, Becky, right, with the supported accommodation, right, it's the same as in a private rental. You have to tell them everything. You have to tell them everything. You have to tell them what you're doing when you're doing it. You have to declare everything. You have to, especially for somebody like Elphaba, right? And this is what frustrates me. Because they've told one fib to one department and then the same fib to another department, those two departments don't necessarily talk to each other. Now, someone asked me a question last time I was on live, which was, why are you bringing Maria into it? Because it's not fair, right? And it was an absolutely valid question. Completely valid question, which I did answer, and I can answer, but not in the way I answered that person. Right. The reason I brought Maria into it, Maria is staying in that property knowing they shouldn't be there. So tell me how Maria is being a really good mother by putting their child's property or their accommodation at risk. So is Maria benefiting financially from what Elphaba's doing? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. How is she not, would be my question. Yeah? bearing in mind that Maria herself lives in rented accommodation and has not been in that rented accommodation for what will be, and I've counted Maria, 25 consecutive nights. So your two-bed house, right, which you shouldn't be in anyway because it's too bad, yeah? Why should you get to keep that house? Why? No, I understand that, Alexis. I get it. I get it. It's the rules. Hi, Sam. Right? Again, I'm saying things, but you're not party to what I know. Okay? So believe me when I say things, it's because I know other stuff. Okay. In fact, I was flicking through. Thank you, Evie. Thank you, Sally. That was what I was going to say to you. I am going to take some legal advice. Tweedledum and Tweedledee. So it's all right. Don't worry. I'll upload it. It does. So I'm going to try and get it for free. But if not, it'll be coming out the Misfits pot. Not much, just a little. Yeah, please know that I don't I'm very careful with what I'm saying, okay? Probably, yeah. But what I need to top up, I'll have to top up. Evening, Lois. So, yeah. Do you remember? Thank you, Nadine. Thank you, T. Nobody needs to pay. Nobody needs to pay. Thank you, Wisps. I'll have a look. Hang on, let me just read this, and then I'll come back to you. Right. So I was going through some old TikTok videos because I thought, this whole I'm definitely getting it. Thank you, Floss. I'm on the list for being on the list. So I went back and I looked and I found a TikTok Elphaba, which was you in on the 11th of July last year, saying that you were going to be seen for an autism diagnosis in 12 weeks. Thank you, Sunny Signs. 12 weeks. Yeah, okay. Then you said you were trying... Oh, no, and then I went further back. I thought, I wonder how far back that goes. And then I found another one from the 30th of April 2023. Funny that. You said you were going to try to get an autism diagnosis in 2023. You've been trying a while, haven't you? Eh? God loves a trier. I'll upload it, don't worry, I'll upload it. Oh, perfect, Sally, thank you. Yes, I will do. Yep. Oh, but Elphaba's special. Don't forget. Hi, Stairs. Elphaba's special. Yeah? Hi. Hi, Mel. Oh, bless your heart. I'm so sorry. So every time you move, you have to begin the process again, yes? Anyway, so moving on to Gender GP. Bless you. Yeah, scammed you, didn't they? Awful people. Terrible. Shocking. But it's all right. I've got some extra news for you. I tagged them in that video, where you said you'd been scammed. I had a friend point them in that direction as well. Now, I do believe that friend either works for Gender GP or may have worked for Gender GP, or is in that field. Anyway, thank you, Julie. I think my friend might be in here and maybe we'll stick a thumbs up or something to say that I've got that information correct. So we've let her know. Because we can't have that, can we? Hi, Lady Libra. We can't have that. Being scammed by such a large organisation. You see, and this is where you don't like us. And I don't blame you. Nor do I care. Oh, it absolutely is defamation. Because you say it all the time, don't you? Right? See, Angie was sticking up for you. Delusive Ange was sticking up for you. Now, I know Delusive Ange. She likes to stick up for the person that's going to cause the most controversy, right? And she will choose the person that nobody likes and she'll stick up for them to get numbers up in a room. But she made a valid point. You don't have to be transitioning actively, I guess, if you want to be called her. Okay? I've got my own opinions on that. But I thought, all right, fair enough. But then I looked back at the evidence and I thought, wonder where Angie stands when you requested monetary help. You wanted to be on the rankings as they were back then, and you got thousands of pounds for your transition. That never happened. Now, I'm all for transitioning your own time. Absolutely. Yeah? Take as long as you need. I think you should have, therapy and stuff first to make sure you're absolutely certain. Right? Totally agree with that. But you accepted money from people that they promised that they gave you on the basis that you were going to transition, and you never have. Not only did you not spend that money on a transition, you spent it on takeaways, accommodation, designer stuff. So, see, if you hadn't been ready to go through with any part of your transition, which I completely understand, massive step, why is that money not in a bank account, waiting for when you were ready? Because that would have been the honest thing to do, would it not? Because if you turned around and said, you know what, I really appreciate everything you've done, but I'm feeling a bit scared, I'm a bit anxious about the whole process, I need to do a bit more research, so I'm going to stick that money in a bank account and I'm not going to touch it until I'm ready. But thank you. Now I've got the means there to do what I need to do. But you didn't, did you? It hit your bank account and you went, woo, and spent every single penny. What's he spent it on? Pokemon cards, staying in Airbnbs, weekly, sometimes monthly, takeaways, lots of takeaways, pair of Gucci trainers that have been worn about 3 times, don't know where they are now, couple of Gucci handbags or some form of handbag that don't know where that is, that was supposed to be vintage, travel, Elphaba hat, custom made, apparently, you name it. None of which he's got anything, Elphaba has anything to show for it now. Rugs, yeah, there's absolutely nothing to show for it. Right, and when I say Elphaba was given thousands of pounds, I mean thousands. Back in the day, that used to be the weekly rankings, didn't it? Or was it the daily? I don't know. It was a ranking thing, but you would get a lot, over £10,000 just by being on the rankings. It was weekly, wasn't it? Yeah. Right. So if you had actually got any intention of transitioning, that money should still be available to you. Yeah, massive amount. Massive amount. Oh, easily that, Tups, easily. I don't understand the rankings as they happen now. I really don't. They are, hi Stephanie, they are, I mean, I was on the popular last, whenever it was. I don't understand what that means. I don't know what the daily things are. I don't, no idea. Is it only dailies now? Oh, this used, yeah, that's right, because all the drama used to kick off on a Saturday, didn't it? Hi, Celine, and then it would be Sunday. Morning, Jade, love. Oh, wasn't it? Absolutely could have bought a house. Yeah, could have bought Elphaba a house and the mother a house. Not a problem. Hi, Amanda. Sunday was reset day. Do you remember? Yeah. Thank you, Brenda, love. So yeah, it's oh, the battling. It was absolutely insane. It was it was insane. I myself personally am glad it stopped. Because the money you can still make a lot of money on this app. You really can, if you know what you're doing. And that was evidence of when CLA was thank you, love. Blue Hedgehog, thank you. There was that the evidence of that was on CLA and Elphaba battling. Yeah. CLA was on battling with Elphaba. And was that the night that Elphaba made about 400 quid? That's insane. 37k, that's just crazy money. Didn't they make about, yeah, over Christmas? Yeah. Oh no, this was a couple of weeks ago. Thank you, Tracy, love. Absolutely, Coco. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, and it frustrates me. It frustrates me because, as everyone will tell you in here, whenever I get gifted eggs, because I'm so lucky, I don't spend them on myself. Okay? I never have all the eggs. The eggs go back to the community. Thank you. I could do it differently. Thank you, Dot. I could do it differently. I could push. Get me on the rankings. Do you know? Not I haven't got anything against anybody that does do that. But I don't do that, and I don't battle, and I don't do any of that. So for them to say, thank you, Spooks, love. For them to say, I'm going to transition. Thank you, Rufus. Thank you, Mama. And then spend it completely on something else. It just makes me feel quite sick. Sorry, I'm not understanding the question, Miss Pren. Oh, the tax thing. Oh, dear God. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, someone else will. Yeah, I can't, because if I do. The tax thing. Let me tell you something, right? Elphaba. HMRC doesn't give a toss about your mental health, right? They don't care. They are the debt collectors for the UK, for the government. Do you understand, right? Think of them that way. So let's say that you declared yourself bankrupt. They'd still want their money. You wouldn't be able to say, well, I'm bankrupt, I don't have anything. They'd say, and we'll take whatever. You find a penny on the pavement, you give it us. Yeah? They don't care. So when you're sat there telling your audience, yeah, that oh, they understand I've got mental health. No, they don't. Well, they might understand it, but they don't care. They literally collect money for the government. And you sit there saying, well, you know what we get our taxes spent on? They don't care about that either. They don't care if you're questioning the morals of the government. Thank you, spooks. Right? They don't care. I don't know how many different ways to tell you. Your mental health. Do you know when you don't have to pay tax? When you're no longer breathing. Thank you, Coco. And even then they'll try and come after you if you owe something. Do you understand? So stop telling people in your lives, right, that the HMRC are very understanding. They're the least understanding government department you will ever come across, right? And if you think they're being nice to you, no, they're not. No, they're not. Because those people will happily send you to, the place with bars and still demand you pay. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Oh, I know. But I don't want to, let's just leave with the income tax thing. Thank you so much, Susan. Not on Pip. Absolutely not on Pip. We do love TikTok Shop. Not on Pip. She had a piece of paper with a letterhead from HMRC. Thank you, Elle, from HMRC, as proof of... Okay. You know that phone you've got? This is how petty we are. I use that term loosely. Right? We know what network you're on. And we've been, as you know, watching. Oh, and please don't worry about it now, because I see you're going to keep things private. You're a little bit too late. I've had a friend. I've got so many friends now. It's wonderful. And they all come with a certain set of skills. It's fantastic. And this person went through the T's and C's of the phone provider you're with. It was wonderful. Do you know what we found? I went through them as well, and we found a number of ways in which you broke the T and C's. So I don't know about that person, my friend, but I'm in the process of letting the phone provider know. So enjoy your phone while you can. Thank you, Anne. Right? And anybody saying to me, terms and conditions, anybody saying to me, you're being really mean to her, you're being really mean. Yeah, whatever. Don't care. You think I'm being mean? All right then. So if your aunt, uncle, sister, daughter, whatever, needed accommodation because they were vulnerable, and they were fleeing a certain situation, and your favourite person couldn't get into that accommodation because it was being taken up by somebody who really didn't deserve to be there because they'd lied, you'd want me to pipe down, would you? Okay. Righto. So if they claimed that housing fraudulently, let's say, and hang on a minute, and the taxpayer was funding that accommodation in its entirety, and I mean you're paying for it, you're paying for the internet, the heating, the building, everything, right? Would you not want somebody to report that? Okay. So HMRC are very slow, okay? And HMRC also work in conjunction with DWP. They have like those yogurt pots from the 80s where you tied a bit of string in you. They have one of those, right? So what goes to the DWP also goes to HMRC. So at the moment, the reports have gone in. But it takes a long time. It takes a long time for once you are in front of them on the desk, as it were, then it starts to pick up speed. Hi, Camilla. But you can exactly, Hayley. Once it's on the desk in front of them, trust me, it will keep going. Yeah, you all are. Absolutely. I am. Yeah, we all are. Oh, we'll know. We'll know. Trust me, we'll know. But what you're seeing at the moment, the shouting and the quiet, I'm just a poor person who's having their rights taken away from them, and I'm just being picked on by these people who just have nothing else to do, who need the hard drives checking, because quite often if they're the ones accusing you, they're the ones that are doing it. All of that stuff. Right? You're getting that because they're running out of wriggle room. Isn't that right, Elphaba? Hey? Running out of places to hide. Attacking your family. Really? You mean like your sister? That doesn't exist? Shall I post the proof? Do you know, I think I will. I think I will post the proof that your sister is a figment of your imagination. Oh, I will. Yeah. I'll redact it so that it doesn't, identify anyone unnecessarily, but I'll redact it in such a way that it's very clearly you. Thank you, Riri. Oh, I'm not telling you how I found out. No. It's like I'm not telling you how on earth that person that was selling the microphone suddenly decided not to sell it to Elphaba. And I heard you, Elphaba. You know when you said, I don't know how they've done it. It's impressive. I told you. I told you. We are not the same. The awareness community is not the same. Yeah? We are a machine. Very well-oiled machine with many parts to it. Oh, ask my mum, yeah, because she always tells the truth. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. But it was. No, it was my community. Yes, it absolutely was my community. And I am going to say big up to my community. How fucking amazing are all of you? Right? Because that is fantastic. So yeah, it was this community. This community are brilliant. How old are you, Lauren? And I'm going to need an answer in about 5 seconds, otherwise you're getting booted. Thank you. Looked young, didn't they? Oh, thank you, Daniel. It wasn't me, but it was this community. Yeah. There's no way, is there? No, not a chance. So, and I know that minors get in this room. I understand that, despite this being on an 18 plus setting, right? But let me tell you something, Elphaba. You took money. Oh, right. Okay. Thank you, Lil. You took money from somebody who was in their school uniform on their profile picture. And after you'd taken their money and you were told that that was a minor, you then blocked them from your room, which was the right thing to do. However, did you refund that minor? Did you refund the minor? That's what I'd like to know. Because I'm almost certain you didn't. Hi, Linda. It's all right, love. I'm almost certain you didn't. So you kept money from a school child. Classy. But you're an adult, aren't you? Huh? Okay. Oh, listen. Do you know, Blue Hedgehog? How far back do you want me to go? I can go back 2 years for you if you like. Hi, Batty. Thank you, Martina. I can go back 2 years if you like. Hang on. If you go to my page, you will see a lot of evidence. Thank you, Pretty Finglo, for the follow. Thank you, Sky Dancer Love. It was this community. Hi, Helly. It was this community. Yeah, absolutely it was. Yeah. See, this is the difference between my community and other people's community. We actually do what we say we're doing, and we don't just sit there and, I don't know, dox people's addresses in the chat. You know what I mean? We're proactive, yeah. So gosh, Elphaba. When should I go back to? Should we go back to when they were in Manchester? Yeah, no. You're more than welcome. When they used to live in Manchester, which wasn't last year, it was the year before. They managed to get themselves banned from pretty much every establishment on Canal Street. Banned. It did make me laugh when CLA said, "Hi, Evil Asda, thank you, darling." When CLA said, "We could go to Soho, couldn't we? And we could go for it." And I just thought, where? Where are you going to go in Soho, CLA? Elphaba's banned everywhere. How do I know? Because I have sources. Banned from Soho, yes. Good evening. Thank you, Evil. Are you all from, are you coming in the, oh, God, use your words, Joe. Are you coming from EQ? Bless you. Thank you. Yeah, banned from Soho. Yeah. Swipes the drinks. Yeah. On the pub watch list. The bouncers know them. Hi. The bouncers know them. Because they swipe drinks. It's an achievement, isn't it, Cal? Tell you. Oh yeah, thank you, Inked Mum. Thank you. Hey, Amy. Oh, listen, Kate, right? They're not spam calls. They're not spam calls, right? They're genuine concerns, lovely. I would very much advise you don't let that person in. They have a habit of making claims that are very untrue and will damage a business. Thank you, Smithy. Okay? Trust me. 2-3 years ago, claimed that they had a drink spiked in a club. The club was contacted, potentially very damaging for this club because it had only just opened. So there's been accusations of SA by people. Okay? Do not, and I say this genuinely, don't let them in. Thank you, Kirsty. Thank you, Judith. Sorry. Yes, they swipe the thank you, Judith. They do, they swipe. Sorry. Hi, Evil Army. Oh, happy birthday, Ali, love. Happy birthday. Are we getting the Evil Army in and Silly Trolls as well at the same time? I missed the Leah one, so that's probably just that's a good thing. Thank you, Evil Army, for coming in. Bless your hearts. The trolls haven't come in. Oh, okay. The evil misfits are here. Thank you, Holiday Travels. Lovely. Happy birthday, Ali. 21 again. I love it when the evil army come in. I absolutely love it. Do you know, I've not been in EQs today. I need to go back. I need to go in. I shall go in when I come off here. Thank you, Trisha, love. Bless you, Christina. Thank you. We love the evil army in here, don't we? Yeah, we do. We support the evil army as well, 100%. So if ever you've got any issues, anybody in the evil army, and you can't get hold of EQ, please reach out to me. I will help if I can. Okay, thank you, Amber, darling. Right. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, if ever you need EQ and she's not available, which I know she gets busy, please reach out to me and I'll do what I can, right? Absolutely. Hi, Tony. You all right, lovely? I wish I could help you get your child to bed. But if you need anything. No, it's all right. Thank you, Riri. Thank you, Miss K. If you need anything, yeah, just let me know. Absolutely, Lisa. Yeah. Yeah. No, she keeps a safe room, does EQ. She really does keep a safe room. She's where I go to relax after this. Oh, I'll have a look after. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you, Miss K. I'll have a look after the live, Tony, love. No worries. And if anybody wants to go over and say hi to EQ, please do, honestly. Good night, Katie Lou, love. Evening, Gillian. Absolutely, Lynn. Yeah. Oh, you'll get told. Oh, Kirsty, I can't call it. Do you know? I don't know. I wish I could call it. Yes, Victoria. I was talking about Manchester, wasn't I? Sorry, I got distracted. I love that, Caroline. I love that. Thank you. I'm really not. Thank you, Sally. Jane says hi if you're watching EQ. Do I do awareness for the... Do you know what, Blue Hedgehog? The answer to that is yes. I've got other creators that I'm working on in the background. But at the moment, my focus is Elphaba. But please don't think that once the awareness community has done what it's set out to do regarding Elphaba, this awareness community, or certainly me anyway, will be tackling other people. People that you will probably be quite shocked about, and I'll probably get quite a bit of pushback about. But once you see what I know, then you may, thank you, Linda, love, you may get on board. But yes, it's the answer to that. But this is, I do this. I don't know, Witchy, do you know? Thank you, Betty, love. Oh, there are so many. There are so many on here. But like I said the other night, right, if you are treating your community well, thank you, Andrea. If you're treating your community well, good night, Sally, love, and you're not fleecing them, oh, bless you, Sophie, thank you. You're not fleecing them, right? You're not trying to get money out of them by deception, okay? And you're not sitting there telling them absolute crap, right? You've got nothing to worry about. Otherwise, thank you, Gillian. Thank you. But yeah, I will do. Yeah, she's not been very well, Stormy, bless. You only need to be worried if Shady. Exactly. Thank you, Andrea, darling. Oh, there's 4 at the moment on my list, and I daren't extend it any longer. And it has to be about it. The one thing I can't take into consideration is whether I like them or not. Okay, so I can't do awareness on somebody simply because I don't like them. That's not a reason. The reason has to be because they are doing wrong. Yeah, and it has to be consistently wrong, not made a mistake, but deliberately misleading an audience or deliberately keeping things from an audience. They're the types of people. So I have to take my feelings out of it, which is, yeah, because do you know what, right? I worry about people. The school child, no, God, no. The school child that gifted Elphaba today. I would like to know as well, Elphaba, and I am going to find out, by the way, have you paid for your iPhone? Because you told people that someone had sent it to you, and then you told people you'd got it off Vinted. So, number one, which is it? And I know which one it is, so be careful how you answer that. Have you paid for it? Because I am going to find out. Right? Because if you haven't paid for it, Elphaba, theft. And you had better hope that the person that sent you that iPhone is not under 18. Because I'll tell you now, if they are, and they've sent you the phone on promise of payment, they can't make a contract with you. Okay? So, you had better have paid that person, because I will find out who they are. Okay? So you make sure you pay them, or you're going to find yourself in more trouble. And at this point, you're up to your neck. Thank you, Dawn. Right? If they're under 18, they can't make a contract. And if they're over 18, they can sue you. Right? And you did not get an iPhone 15 Pro Max for £55 off Vinted. So stop, okay? You're making yourself look silly. Oh yeah. Oh, I've got the evidence. The thing is, that's what Elphaba doesn't understand. Evening, Lou. The vet's is tomorrow. How are they still in that apartment? Because departments work extremely slowly, right? And it's taken us a while to find the correct landlord. Yeah, exactly. Also, we're coming back off a Christmas break. Hi, Tess. We're coming back off the Christmas break, so things are built up, emails are built up. Yeah, absolutely. In fact, good morning from Australia. Thank you. You're all right. In fact, if that person, oh, I know, if that person is in or around or sees this and you have not been paid for this phone, please reach out to me. I'm not going to say anything to you. I am not going to have a go at you, right? I'm going to help you, okay? So if you sent the phone to Elphaba and they haven't paid you, let me know. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. So I've got a couple of issues now. So, if that cat goes to the vets, right? My first issue. Was it a girl called Paige? Thank you. If anyone can find her, yes, I can. Is it Neve? Or, is that how I say your name? Paige, right, okay. Okay. What was I saying? I completely lost it. You're right, Neve. Yeah, I see you. Paige with an I. Well, are they, do they look like they're over 18? Oh, the vet, yeah. I've got a couple of problems with the vet. Yeah. Thank you for the follow, No Ducks. If I've got a couple of concerns. If the cat goes to the vets, what? The state of the place. The state of the place. I'm concerned about the state. Thank you, No Ducks, darling. Yeah, exactly. Infection. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to contact where I think the cat is going. Yeah, I'm going to contact where I think they're taking the cat, and I'm going to tell them about the state of the property. Yeah, Loretta, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, so sorry. Because I think if the cat ends up going back there, it's not gonna be. No, I know, Tink. It does all of us, honestly. The awareness community share your frustration. Trust me, we get so frustrated, right? Thank you, Karen. Because we're doing all of this stuff. You're right, realise. We're doing all of this stuff. So I don't know the cat was. Yes, Amy Jane, yes. We're doing all this stuff. We're working so hard. We're knocking on doors, metaphorically. We're sending emails. We're making phone calls. We're doing everything we legally can. Yeah. I don't know whether they will, Alexis, to be fair. I know, Tess, I know. Hey, Froggy. Thank you, Natasha. We're not, honestly. In post, was that the... Right, okay, thank you. They know, Harley Quinn. You are wonderful. Thank you. I'll tell you who I think they're taking them to as well, because I don't think it's the original vets. Yeah. So this is the thing, we can't. So like I said to you the other night, right? Oh, we're going to get in touch with the RSPCA and let them know about the operation tomorrow. But actually, everything we do, we've done on fact and based everything on evidence. So we haven't gone up and made a phone call and said, I think. I know, because it's not. It doesn't. I think. I feel. It doesn't carry any water. Do you know what I mean? So we have to come with facts. So we will give the RSPCA heads up, and we will contact the vets and we will give them a heads up. Oh, it does. So the RSPCA got in touch. I know exactly. The RSPCA got in touch with Elphaba. This is what we know. This is what I can prove, but this is what we know. The RSPCA got in touch, knocked on the door, left notes. Okay, left notes wanting to visit, and it was going to be a friendly visit, and it was going to be how are you doing, how's everything, any questions, can we help with anything, do you need a voucher, all of that stuff, right? But they ignored the RSPCA. So the RSPCA, no worries, Floss, good night, darling, thank you, Lou. The RSPCA took it up a step. Do you understand? Yeah, they do. They took it up a step, and it's now a welfare check. And that's not optional. Do you understand? So now they're trying to gain access because they want to see the cat. They want to see the property. They want to see it all, right? So if they cannot gain access, thank you, Cindy, for a welfare check, they will gain access. Know that. right? I hate seeing the cat there. I hate it. Elphaba says the cat's got insurance. Do I think the cat's got insurance? During a welfare check, they're not friendly. They're not as friendly. If Elphaba won't let them in, they'll get a warrant. They'll get a warrant. And then Elphaba will be liable for the door. Because they'll take the door down if they have to. They don't mess about. Once you're in their sights, no, the welfare check is done. So the initial visit has happened. When our welfare check's due to occur. So can't answer that because I would suspect that this is probably a very busy period for the RSPCA, and without diminishing Diva's state, she does have a roof over her head. She does have access to food and water. She does have human contact. So in terms of a priority, she's not there. However, if we assume she's going to be spayed tomorrow, her priority shifts up a level because her physical health will be compromised. So we will let them know. Well, absolutely, CJ. And Elphaba put on a lovely picture with the cat was, oh, she's come to cuddle me. No, Elphaba. She was cold. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, Miss. Hiya, Miss Rachel. You're right, doll. Oh, it's all right, Squeaky. Honestly, don't apologise. The cat is inside. So I'm very doubtful as to whether I will be told, because it's a GDPR issue, right? So if I was to say, all I can say to whoever I think the vet might be is, I do believe you have an appointment with this person, with this cat, for this today. Here is the information I have. They won't be able to confirm or say, oh yes, they've been in, or oh yes, they're due in. They're not going to be able to tell me that, right? Information that I found out before was a very unique set of circumstances, but as a civilian, I'm not entitled to any information. So all I can do, but I'll tell you now, right? If a vet has any concerns for a cat post-op, they will act accordingly. Thank you, Lou. They will act accordingly. If they think and they know that the RSPCA are involved, they're going to be much more diligent about it. Won't be like, say, me picking up a puppy and taking it home, right? Because they're not gonna have any concerns about me. But if they've had a phone call, and that's the reason I'm not putting the name of the vets out there, right? Because you walk a very fine line between one or two people making a phone call to the vet to say, listen, I have concerns, to 100 people making the phone call to the vet and the vet going, this is ridiculous, right? That's just trolls. And then not listening. So that's why I'm not saying who I think the vet is. Because if I do, so many of you, God love you, are going to phone up with your concerns. And I know, I understand it and I get it. But they are likely to take it less seriously if loads of people run up. You saw in the chat before, was it Kate, who works in Soho, and said they had lots of spam calls? Now, they won't all have been spam calls. There will have been people in there who were trying to warn them, but it all becomes Noise. Thank you, Carol. It all becomes noise. So then they stop listening and they start thinking you're just picking on somebody. It's, you know, um, uh, I don't know, Rich. You see, Tink, all I can tell you is that there are going to be consequences. You cannot run your life the way Elphaba's been running theirs and not have any consequences. I understand that every day they get away with what they're doing is a day. It's a day they shouldn't be. All I can tell you is, from what I know, the consequences of Elphaba's actions are going to reverberate through a very significant proportion of Elphaba's life moving forward, right? Because of the levels of deception. And I really can't say more than that. But when the consequences happen, you'll know. And I will out everything I know then. Yeah, well, let me tell you something else, right? Let me tell you something else, okay? So, a lot of the awareness before was people coming on lives, people, oh, we will, Kyla, people coming on lives, people camtoing, and people trying to tell what they knew, right? And some people were being extremely careful. Thank you. Is that dark? Dark. Mortician, thank you. The difference between that and this awareness, right, is we are very proactive behind the scenes. So we don't sit there. Thank you, Lego love. We don't just tell you Elphaba's done this and Elphaba's done that and Elphaba's done. What we're doing behind the scenes is reporting, writing emails, making phone calls. We're doing blown in by the storm, are you, Flick? That's all right, Coco. Thank you. Thank you, Bambi love. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. I've posted what I can, but there's so much that we're doing that I cannot post. Thank you, Lauren. And a lot of, oh, Tank, honestly, it's so tiring. It's so tiring. Thank you for the follow, Casey. But we are, oh, I can't wait for the day. No worries, I can't wait for the day where I can say to you, oh, Flick, I hope you're taking care, love. Yeah, I mean, when I started doing awareness, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Not yet. I didn't know what I was doing. All right, Jan, love. Thank you, Trace. I didn't know what I was doing. Right. And a lot of awareness people were doing it a lot better than me. But I decided when they got this this accommodation, not this one, the ones in London after the Barbican, but before here, somewhere around there, I was I'd had enough. I'd absolutely had enough. And when it was confirmed to me that they'd used DV as a reason to get supported accommodation, I thought, nah, done. I'm absolutely done. Thank you, Katrina, love, sorry. And that was when I started to get proactive. And that was when I decided that I wasn't just gonna sit and tell people what Elphaba was like. I was going to get Elphaba out of accommodation they don't deserve, that they were going to have to be in a position where they had to pay back the money they've taken from the system that they shouldn't have, right? When I was determined that there were going to be consequences. Yeah. So that's when I started getting proactive. And after doing that, do you know what? The amount of help I've had and the amount of people contact me. Thank you, Jolene. Yeah. Oh, were you, Neve? Oh, well done, love. I know, Emma. I know. And that's the other reason. When I see people no, see, they haven't, and I wish they would. I wish they would, honestly. But the thing is, if you fled DV and you've got a small child, right? Would you knock on? Thank you, Elsie. Would you knock on Elphaba's door and ask them to turn the noise down? Because I flipping wouldn't. I tell you, not when you're confronted by a 6 foot person, who is capable of the level of shouting that we've heard, and doesn't appear to. I've put up things in. Thank you. I've put things up in the on Facebook. Oh, brilliant, Lou. Thank you, Mina. That's brilliant, sweet. Thank you, Alexis. I've been into Facebook, and with the community places, I've posted on every single one. 5'11", yeah. I've posted on every single one to anybody who's in that building. Please know that the door key code has been given out to non-residents. Please inform your landlord. Please inform your building manager. I mean, I'm doing everything I can think of to safeguard everybody. Yeah. It made me so angry when I sat there and said, and I said there was a stalker and I told everybody. Thank you, Betty. And we told you. Who confirmed it to you, Elphaba? That person was in your neck of the woods? Who tried to warn you? Who offered you advice? Who offered to contact the police for you? Oh, wait, yeah, the awareness community. Right? So don't sit there and act like we completely ignored the fact that you were potentially in danger. Because we bloody didn't. Right? We safeguarded you. And what was your response? 2 fingers. You stuck up 2 fingers to us. So don't you dare sit there and tell people that we've just thrown you to the wolves. You absolute liar. We safeguard them all the time, and we get it thrown back in our face. This is the thing that people don't understand. If you're doing awareness, you have to safeguard, and that has to be the person that you're protecting people from, and also that person. Oh, absolutely. But when they sit there, thank you, Linda, when they sit there and they say, because there was somebody that was after them, right? And it's deeply, deeply unpleasant individual. And we got really concerned because we thought this person's in the area and they're in Elphaba's area. And actually, this is a real problem. So and I say the royal we, it wasn't me. We contacted Elphaba to say, you're not safe. This person is in your area. We need you to. And if you don't want to do that, we will do that for you. And we got told to off. So how dare you sit there and say we didn't care? How dare you? Right? Because you were reached out to. And we can prove you were reached out to, so be very careful. At some point, Erica, yes. Last year. Because remember when they were going on about there was a stalker? I'm so scared. I'm too scared to leave the building. I went on for about 2 weeks, right? And we did what we do, and we went and looked, and we did find that that particular person was in the area, right? And then they just shut up, didn't they? Didn't go to the police, didn't do anything, because another story came out, didn't it? That that particular stalker was seen with your mother. And as soon as we put that information out there, what did you do? You shut up, didn't you? You shut up, and we've not heard about it since. Until you use it as a handy tool, yeah? You pick up that stick to beat the awareness community with, but you forget we've got all of the information, yeah? We've got all the evidence. So, yeah. Yeah, oh, I can't put my bins out, I'm so scared. And then when we said, oh, hang on a minute, you've been seen. You've been seen. Is there a collaboration going on? Hi, Miss Boo Boo. Hey, Olivia. Right? And suddenly the silence was deafening until you said about 2 or 3 nights ago, was it? Or 2 or 3 days ago? Yeah? That the awareness community didn't believe you and we just let it happen and we did nothing. You're such a liar. You really are. And I need to stop. Oh, they've got it, Maria. The Alexis, they've got it. They've got it all. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's horrendous. The lows they will stoop to is absolutely horrendous. I'm trying. This is how angry I get. I get so frustrated. Oh, Rich. Because Elphaba will sit there, right, and say that we are all a bunch of bullies. Yeah? And that we don't care. Oh, hiya, Lizard, lovely. You all right, darling? Happy New Year, love. That we don't care, that we just want to make them homeless. Never said that. Thank you. We've never said, and that's another one, I've never called you a PDF. Not once. That's another one you put around, innit? Never called you that. Yeah. Is there evidence out there? Thank you, Sophie, love. Thank you, Deborah. Is there evidence out there? Thank you, Randomly B. I've never called you that. Oh, bless you, Neve. I'm sorry, love. I am sorry. But please know, there is going to come a point. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, Randomly B. There is going to come a point when this person will not only not be taking money from the public purse, they'll be paying it back in. Take care, Jess, love. Right? So don't worry. Don't worry. And that's why we're doing what we're doing. Right? We do things that you probably wouldn't think that we've done. But we do them because we're just making we thank you, Deborah, thank you, Linda. So we'll get a piece of information, right? And we will check, and we will check it again, and then just in case we'll check it again, even if we have to drive 4 hours out of our way to double check. We will, right? Oh, and by the way, Elphaba, so you said you'd paid your O2 bill. I hope so, because funnily enough, I got an email back from Lovells. You know them, don't you? The debt collecting agency. Yeah. They thanked me for my email and said that they'd updated their records with your new address. You're welcome. Yes. They're blacklisted, Daniel. From that, not allowed near it. There are so many people that work with me, and I cannot out them because they don't want me to. If they want to out themselves, they can. but I'm not going to do it for them. But yeah, so I can print that. It was a pro rata email, but I do think it's funny that they chose to say we've updated our records to reflect the new information. So yeah, blacklisted. Not allowed anywhere near, under any circumstances, ever. Essentially, not allowed to be near them. Yeah, people are working behind the scenes, and they are. They know who they are, and I always try to big them up on here. I am literally the person that's got the mouth on them at the front here. But I'm not the person. I do some of the work, but a lot of people do a lot of the work. Do you understand what I mean? So, yeah, I'm very grateful to. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it without the mods. I couldn't do it without the other people that help. And sometimes it's a case of me just phoning someone or voice noting someone and saying, I don't know what I'm doing. And they sort of like bring me back down and go, you do know, you're fine. It's all good. Just do this, this and this. It's like, right, okay. Okay, I know what I'm doing now. I mean, flipping heck, the community, my community is helping. Yeah? Did anyone actually note how quickly, thank you, TT's Most Wanted, how quickly they were not able to buy the microphone? Thank you, says love. Oh, don't be daft. No, it's all good. Thank you, Layla. Oh, it was so quick. And I can't take credit for any of it. That was the community. That was nothing to do with us. Loads is happening. Oh, it was so, yeah. Did you see it in real time? Do we know what's happening? I know. Kinda. It's all right, Vic Love. We kinda know what's happening. But it was in Spartans Live. Spartan was camptooing, weren't they? Yeah. Oh, we've got that information. The account that Elphaba's using. I don't know which one that is. But we can find out. We can find out, because not only did that person refund the money, they then blocked them. So they couldn't ask. Oh, it was hilarious. Hilarious. Is it still that one? Right, okay. Oh, Michelle, come over here. I want one of them. Oh, it was incredible. Absolutely incredible. Honestly. Oh, this morning. Thank you, Layla, love. This morning, Elphaba went to buy thank you, Crow, darling. Elphaba went to buy a microphone on Vinted. Showed the microphone, yes. Showed the microphone. And within minutes, the seller had refunded the money and blocked the account. Oh, flippin' heck. Yeah, and it was, oh, dear God. It happened so fast. Even Elphaba used the word impressive. Oh, I know. Yeah. It was either today or yesterday, yeah. Went to make a brew and came over, yeah. Yeah. Because they were told who they were selling the microphone to. And what sort of individual they are. That's taking their rights away. Of course it is. But I have said, and I will keep saying, this awareness community, thank you, Layla, darling. This awareness community, thank you so much, lovely. this awareness community is not like an awareness community that you've encountered before. Okay? We are not the people you thought were watching you before. Thank you, Aidan. Right? We are a very well-oiled machine. Thank you, Aidan. A very well-oiled machine, okay? And we know exactly, and do you know what? They'll set up a Vinted account and we'll find it. Because until you start playing by the rules, the same as the rest of us have to, thank you, Vic. Right? We're not going to stop. Oh, and we're on the right side of the law as well, 100%. Yeah. Thank you, Vic, love. Yeah. We do it all properly. Hiya, Patricia, love. Do you know, I tried to tag you in Luke's live. Cog in the machine, we're all the cog. We are the glitterati, yeah. And I couldn't tag you for some reason. But hi, how are you doing? How's Mrs. B? I did ask in Luke's live, but he wasn't. I don't think he saw the question. I was concerned about Mrs. B. Thank you, Layla. Having been in that situation myself, I just felt so sorry for her. And can I say, Patricia, you were amazing to stay up like that and give advice. It was a lovely thing to do. I don't know whether anybody knows. They lost the cat at Luke's place, and Mrs. B was the person that had the cat, rescued the cat and had the cat for 18 years. And I think the cat was with Luke, and Patricia was on the phone most of the night, I think, giving Luke advice. But Mrs. B was devastated, and I know the feeling. Yeah. So, yeah. But I did ask Luke, but I think the chat was going that fast. I don't think he saw it. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's the cat. 18 years is such a long time, isn't it? To have someone, and I say someone, it feels like someone though, doesn't it, in your family? I think he was. Yeah, I did pop in. I'm sure I popped in. 20. Wow. It is. It's not bad for a cat, is it? Not bad at all. 17. Flipping heck. It was obviously a very happy, well looked after, utterly adored cat. Good night, Friar Louis, love. Oh, it's horrible. Yeah. So yeah, I'll message Luke later and just see how Mrs. B is. Luke's got a lot on his mind at the moment. Oh, bless you. Evening, Barbie, darling. Oh, honey. Thank you, love. You've been bad. Oh, God. Yeah, Jazzy, yeah. Sleepless night. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I get the puppy on Monday, so I'll do a live on Monday, and you can meet the puppy. Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Oh, you're breathing. Oh, God. I'm okay, lovely. I'm breathing fine. Is it weather related as well, or is it a condition? Is there anything I can do? Yeah, getting a puppy, yeah. Yeah, it's horrible, Laura. It is horrible. It's a golden retriever. Good night, Kim, love. Yeah, danger zone. I do. Yeah, puppy from for Freya. Yeah. Asa. Yes, I do think Maria is there. I do think Maria is there to help with the cat. But I can't prove it. All right, Miss Bren, take care, love. They are beautiful, yes. Oh, Shell, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Yeah, so you've not missed much, Barbie. I've done a bit of an update, but it's not been a massive update. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Aidan. I know it doesn't seem like we're doing a lot, but we are. We're trying. We're trying. Oh, snoozing. Oh, bless. So yeah, honey badger, I don't know. I don't know. Bunnykins, who knows? Hi, Aussie Nemesis, you alright, love? Who knows? I don't know whether I hope they get spayed or they don't. Hi, Turvy family, I'm good, love. You? There isn't much of an update. Oh, pneumonia. Second week of November. Thank you, TikToker. Hi, Myla. Hi, Wildlife Girl. Flippin' heck. That's, thank you, Kay, love. Yeah, it's just cold in Scotland. We said about Ian debt and the amount. They're in a lot of debt. They're in a lot of debt, and I don't think they understand. All right, darling. What's happening in Victoria? Thank you. Oh gosh, thank you, Sarah. Good night, Chelsea. All right, love. See you in the morning. Oh God, Bobby. Oh, Lorraine. Since Halloween. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Layla. Yeah, I hope everyone down south is taking care. Oh, good Lord. Oh, that's not good. You expecting the wildfires? Oh, honestly, keeping you in my thoughts, B. I am, Sarah, yes. No, I know, Turvy family, it takes time and it's frustrating because it takes time. It does my head in. It does my head in. But it's Friday tomorrow, isn't it? And I'm travelling to see my son. But I will keep on top of it as much as I possibly can and update you. If I'm not on over the weekend, it's because I'm spending time with family. But I will definitely be on Monday, give you a glimpse of the terror. Sorry, just catch it up. Oh, good, yeah. Button down the hatches. Oh. I'm trying to, family. I'm trying. It just gets. There isn't, is there? It's just frosty. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying, honestly. I'm going to go because I need to sleep because I'll be driving for a while tomorrow. Thank you, darling, for the heart, mate. Oh. But yeah, everybody please take care. I'm going to pop Luke a message now, just see how everybody is. Oh, I know, I will. But I will see, if I don't see you over the weekend, thank you, Myla. If I don't see you over the weekend, I'll definitely see you on Monday. Thank you, Layla. And I will have my hands full. All right, everybody take care. Please stay safe.